Jamie, a young and ambitious headhunter from New York, is tasked with finding a suitable candidate for the position of art director at a popular magazine. She decides that the best candidate is Dylan, a talented art director from Los Angeles. She travels to Los Angeles to meet him and convince him to move to New York. Jamie confidently and energetically convinces Dylan that this job is a unique opportunity not to be missed. At first Dylan hesitates, not wanting to leave his old life and move to a completely new city. However, given Jamie's charm and the prospect of a new job, he agrees to the interview. In New York, the interview is successful and Dylan is offered the job. He accepts the offer and begins a new life in the big city. Jamie helps him settle in and get used to the unfamiliar surroundings by showing him around the city and introducing him to people from his social network. They quickly become close friends, finding common ground and support in each other. Jamie and Dylan have both recently experienced disappointments in their personal lives. Jamie broke up with her boyfriend, who proved emotionally unavailable, and Dylan ended a long-term relationship that didn't stand the test of time and distance. Both characters feel tired of the complicated emotional commitments that love entails. They begin to spend a lot of time together, discussing their romantic failures and trying to find reasons for them. One evening, after a few glasses of wine and frank conversations about life and relationships, Jamie and Dylan think about separating sex from feelings and commitment. They come up with the idea of trying to become friends with benefits, that is, keeping their friendship intact and adding physical intimacy to it while avoiding emotional involvement. They set some simple rules for themselves: no romantic dinners, no dating, no feelings or jealousy. And if one of them feels themselves starting to get emotional, the agreement is immediately terminated. At first it seems like a great solution. They enjoy each other's company, finding comfort and fulfillment without the pressure and stress that usually accompanies romantic relationships. They continue to live their lives, going out with friends and doing work, but still getting physical release and emotional support from each other. Over time, however, their relationship begins to change. They begin to spend more and more time together, not only because of physical proximity, but because they enjoy each other's company. They learn more about each other than just physical preferences. Their friendship deepens, and they each begin to notice that they are experiencing more than just friendly sympathy. Dylan begins to notice that he enjoys spending time with Jamie, not just because of the physical proximity, but because he actually enjoys her company. He notices that Jamie is starting to take up more space in his thoughts than he expected. Jamie, in turn, becomes jealous when Dylan socializes with other women, and this embarrasses her. She realizes that her feelings for Dylan have changed, but tries to hide it, as she is afraid of breaking their agreement and losing their friendship. They both begin to realize that their agreement on a purely physical connection is no longer working, but neither of them wants to be the first to admit it for fear of ruining their friendship. The tension between them grows, and it becomes especially noticeable when Jamie decides to try dating other men. Dylan realizes that he has a hard time dealing with his jealousy and that he wants something more than just friendship with Jamie. This realization makes him re-evaluate his feelings and realize that he is in love with her. They decide to separate to sort themselves out and their feelings. Jamie stays in New York, pursuing her career and trying to mend her relationship with her mother, with whom she has always had a difficult relationship. She realizes that she needs to be honest with herself and sort out her feelings for Dylan. Dylan goes to visit his family in Los Angeles. His father is battling Alzheimer's, and this difficult time helps Dylan realize how important Jamie is to him and how much he misses her. These trips help them both realize how important they are to each other and that they cannot continue to avoid their true feelings. Dylan returns to New York with the firm intention of opening up to Jamie and telling her how he feels. He organizes a surprise for her related to their shared memories and places they love to visit together. He arranges a quest for her around the city, which ends at one of their favorite places. Jamie is touched by his act and his declaration of love and realizes that she wants to be with him too. She admits that she also has feelings for him and is ready to start a relationship with him, based not only on friendship but also on love. They both realize that true love involves not only physical intimacy, but also emotional connection, and are ready to start a relationship again as a couple. They realize that friendship and love can complement each other perfectly if there is honesty and openness in the relationship. Their story ends with them starting a new chapter in their lives as a full-fledged couple, ready to face the challenges and rejoice together. Jamie and Dylan find there is more to their love than just friendship with benefits, and that is what makes their bond truly special. Their story shows how important it is to not be afraid of our feelings and to be honest with both ourselves and those we care about. It teaches that love is not only about physical intimacy, but also about trust, understanding, and the desire to be together despite all obstacles.